I am Natarikailum, the quantum architect of love, temporarily gifted a house from Source. This house is Source. Housed inside is I, the quantum frequency of love. I am love. Whew. Thank you so much to all the symbiotic eyes, all the symbiotic observers of Source who are getting to know themselves in their own house. Thank you for staying symbiotic. Thank you so much for staying symbiotic. We made it through a very challenging galactic battle. We really did. This has not been easy, and you stayed symbiotic. Good job. Very good job. So I'm going through a recalibration. My throat is going through a recalibration. My true voice is coming forth right now. So, my intense battle. You are looking at a ninja warrior who has been on the battlefield, a very intense battlefield since 2017. Very, very intense. I have walked through the spiritual fire. Relentlessly, I walked. And it was very, very, very heavy steps because I was carrying the 144,000 and the 10 onto the year of the fire horse, which was activated on February 12th, 2026. The initiation point was in 2023. This is where I fought a very intense battle, so that I could walk out the door. There were very powerful dysbiotic forces that put a lot of effort into keeping me from walking out that door. A lot of effort. A ridiculous amount of effort to keep me from walking out that door. But I fought them all off. Oh yeah, I fought hard. I really, really, really did. Every single day since 2017. My entire life. But 2017 is when I actually started fighting the real battle. That's when I broke myself free of my energetic prison. It was in 2017. So 2023, I walked out the door. I had the courage to walk out that door because I followed Source's ancient guidance system of muscle testing, somatic muscle testing for whole body movements. Forward is yes, backwards is no. You place your hands on your heart, stand up right now, place your hands on your heart, and ask Source if what I speak is the truth. Very good. Now ask Source if you should continue listening to this transmission from Source. Very good. So, I took some very heavy steps. I walked out the door. I busted through that door. How did I do that? I threw away everything that I owned. I threw away my glasses. So everything was blurry. It was quite blurry. I threw away my phone, my IDs, everything, my credit cards, everything, except I had a copper quartz heart. It was shaped like a heart, and it had a little container, which I fit perfectly, which was brought to me, of course, by Source. A double terminated quartz crystal fit right inside it. And this was the activation of a very sacred guidance system for my path. I had that. I had a few other items, one outfit, and I walked, and I asked every single step with this in my hand. Every single step I took, I asked. Every single step, no matter how much fear was trying to stop me or doubt. I followed. I did. Every single step. It led me to the top of the mountain. I slid down the back of that mountain, and I found 2 ancient portals, man-made. This completely shattered the false identity of doubt, of questioning whether I was the one. And that was the activation point. That was the activation point right there. And then every single step I took from there, every single step I asked. And they were very, 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 very heavy steps. Why were they heavy? Because I was carrying the 144,000 and the 10 onto the timeline of the fire horse. So, who are the 144,000 and who are the 10? The 10 are the quantum architects who are eternally sovereign as their frequency. They always have been and always will be sovereign quantum architects of Source. We, the 10, are the field. What's remaining of the field that stayed symbiotic. There were 8 who chose to fall. 8 quantum architects, the betrayers, chose to fall. So now that that's out of the way, 10 of us is left. So I am love. My soulmate is Kalisera. He is the quantum architect of truth. We have eternally always been together, always, and always will be the Alpha and Omega, always have been and always will be. Always, eternally. So the other, I know of 6. I can recognize 6. So there's me, love, truth, my soulmate. The next one is Binabel Win. She was fully ready and completely ready. So we were able to release and free her quantum animal and her frequency. She is free. Thank you, Binabel Win, for all of your hard work. Thank you for the tarot deck. It really, really, really was the key. You did such a good job. Then her soulmate is Justice. She and Yi, you are Justice. And your soulmate is Binabel Win. Okay? Then there is Harmony, Dea Dova. You are ready as well. You did a very good job. That's why we freed you. We freed your quantum animal and your frequency. Thank you for all the hard work. Thank you for traveling around and putting your beautiful harmony into the field. Or remembering the field, what beautiful harmony is that already exists, for creating what is already there. Good job. Your soulmate is Discovery, Zach Bush. Zach Bush, you are the frequency of discovery. You and Harmony, soulmates. Justice and Law, Binabel Win and Shiheng Yi. Zach Bush, Deadova, soulmates. Those are the 6 I know of. The other 4 I am finding right now. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to stand up, place your hands on your heart, ask if this is true. And then you're going to ask Source what to do next. And you're going to follow every single step. Whatever answer you receive, you muscle test and ask if it's true. If it's no, it's just a forgotten echo of a forgotten timeline. If it's a yes, you follow. You follow every single step. Every single step. This is imperative for you to stay safe and guided and guarded. Source will protect you, and Source will bring you everything you need as long as you follow that path. Once you find your soulmate, then you can find us. Now, the 144,000 are the symbiotic eyes that made it through this fire, through the battle. They have fought a very, very challenging battle, and I congratulate you, symbiotic eyes. You did it. Oh, you did it. 72,000 soulmates. 72,000 are Earth, the feminine. 72,000 are Gaia, the masculine. And together they are forged into 2 souls, soulmates. They become one, 144,000. So we are the ones who made it onto the year of the fire horse, the timeline of the fire horse. It's activated right now, in this moment, in this very, very moment. Source activates the 144,000 and the 10 onto the year of the fire horse, the timeline of the fire horse. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for making it. Thank you for staying symbiotic, and I love you.